Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm going to share with you an unbelievable amount of fish kills, bird kills, deer, beasts of the field, all coming right from the Bible. I wrote a book called the Hosea Prophecy. Many of you have already got a copy of it, but there's some of you just now that don't even ever heard of it. The Bible said in the last days, I'll read to you 3 verses from the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verses 1, 2, and 3. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there's no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land, and by swearing and lying, killing and stealing, and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, with the fowls of heaven, yea, and the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. In other words, the birds are going to start falling from the sky. The fish are going to wash up on the banks, and the beasts of the field, like cattle, deer, bison, buffalo, whales even, are washing up on the shores. It's all happening because there's no truth, there's no mercy, there's no knowledge of God in the land, because of the swearing, the lying, the killing, the stealing, and committing adultery. God said these events were going to begin to happen. Now, when Hosea prophesied this in the Bible about 3,000 years ago, those events had not taken place until New Year's Eve, beginning of 2011, when 5,000 blackbirds fell out of the sky in Begley, Arkansas, 12 minutes to midnight, to bring in the year of 2011, which was truly a year of unbelievable plagues upon the earth and judgments, including the great earthquake that hit Japan on 3/11/11. We've seen unbelievable. The water turned blood red in Texas. We've seen cows falling over dead in Stockton, Wisconsin, 212 of them in Stockton, Wisconsin, in a dairy farm one night for no reason. We saw that there was fish washing up on the banks of Chesapeake Bay, Maryland, 2 million dead fish. Redondo Beach, California, 7 million dead fish. And it goes on and on and on. Well, I was interviewed by CNN. I was featured in Time magazine and different articles around the world because the Hosea prophecy was something nobody had ever heard of. Well, the reason they hadn't, it's in the Bible, but it had never happened yet. Sort of like the destruction of Damascus that is taking place right now, which was prophesied in Isaiah, in the 17th chapter of Isaiah, when it says, the burden of Damascus, behold, Damascus is no longer a city, but has become a ruinous heap. Now, having said that, and you can get my book, Hosea Prophecy, is available at my website. Check it out at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Let me share with you, though, what's going on around the world as far as worldwide mass animal deaths. Folks, this is shocking information, but let's just start. We can start anywhere, but let's just start here. October 23rd, 2012. Large fish kill in the Yangtze River in China. Also that same day, October 23rd, 2012, 40,000 pounds of dead fish found floating in ponds in Foshan, China. Same day, 23rd of October, massive scallop die-off from a red tide somewhere along the coasts of America. October 24th, 5,000 dead deer in Missouri in America. On the 24th of October, 3,600 dead turkey die in Bangalore, India. October 25th, 900 dead birds wash ashore on Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore, Michigan. Also, October 26th, 40 whales stranded and died, India. Also, the 26th of October, large fish kill in Prairie Creek, Blairstown, in America. 31st of October, 15,000 fish found dead on Lake Madeline, Texas, in America. 31st of October, 9,000 fish found dead in a pond in Ixim, China. October 31st, millions of dead fish found along the Illagong Beach, Mackay, Australia. Are you serious? What? Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. But wait, there's more. Halloween again, October 31st, 2012. Massive fish kills reported in Qingzhou City, China. Also, October 31st, 25 beehives containing 1 million bees were totally destroyed. Hurricane Sandy in New York. October 31st, 125,000 dead hens, chickens. Why? A rare salmonella, thank you, salmonella in Northern Ireland. November 1st, 2012, 84 sea turtles washed up dead in Egypt. Are you serious? Did you just say dead turtles in Egypt? November 3rd, 4,000 birds die in Bangladesh. November 4th, 80 whales and some dolphins beached dead, King Island, Tasmania. November 4th, thousands of dead cattle from drought conditions in Zimbabwe. November 4th, 2012, 700 water birds found dead along the shore of Lake Michigan in America. November 5th, 500 pigeons suddenly dropped dead from the sky in India. November 6th, acres of fish ponds full of dead fish in Nanchang, China. November 7th, die-off of seagulls mysteriously along Lake Nagar in Australia. What's going on? You say, oh, there's got to be an explanation. Here's the deal with it. They can't find any disease. They can't find toxins. These animals, these fish, these birds, these cattle, the deer, they're just dying. But we're not done. No, November 7th, there was an outbreak. 50% of the antelopes and 30 hippos were found dead in Kruger Park in South Africa. On November 8th, 13,000 dead deer have died in Michigan. November 8th, a die-off of spawning salmon in Longfellow Creek, Seattle, Washington. November 9th, hundreds of dead fish found washed up in St. Peter's, Billabong, Australia. November 10th, large fish kill in the river of Guangdong, China. And it just goes on and on. Folks, you got to hear me. Every day around the world, dead birds, dead fish, dead cows, the Hosea prophecy continues. Now, in my book, The Hosea Prophecy, I explain why it's happening, other events taking place. Look, inside stories to a prophetic breakthrough that the Bible said would happen in the last days of these apocalyptic hours. If you're not saved, can I talk to you? Can I tell you that we're running out of time? Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. We're seeing earthquakes. Yesterday, look, 6.8 earthquake in Burma, 13 dead. It's the exact same spot President Obama's headed in a week. Yesterday, an hour before I did my show, we had a 6.2 earthquake in Guatemala, 5.8 and a 5.6 in Myanmar, a 5.9 in Peru. We even had a 4.3 earthquake in Kentucky Saturday. Felt in 9 states. It's earthquakes in different places, dead birds, dead fish, natural disasters, Hurricane Sandy. It just keeps going on. Are you saved? Because these are the biblical apocalyptic signs coming upon the earth. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Send me a personal message. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. I want to be saved. Do it right here on YouTube. I want to be saved.